Good evening, and welcome to Election Night in America 2022. Tonight, I'll be beginning what I hope to be part of a shorter series focusing on Senate races in 2022. Now, obviously, we'll be going in alphabetical order, starting with the state of Arizona. This will only be competitive races, so we're going to ignore Alabama, for example. But Arizona is our first competitive race that we have. Tonight, incumbent Mark Kelly faces off against Congressman Paul Gosar. Our latest polling, brought to you by the UEP Data Desk, shows, mixed data. Trafalgar and Rasmussen, which are both more Republican polls, put Gosar up by 1 apiece. The New York Times has Kelly up by 4, and the Washington Post has Mark Kelly up by 3%. Now taking a look at our ratings, Sabato's Crystal Ball and the Cook Political Report, very nonpartisan organizations, both have this race as a lean Democratic race. Lean toss-up, very accurate in 2020, very accurate in years past, and they have Mark Kelly winning by a safe margin. RCP, they have this race as a pure toss-up. And we did get one exit poll here from the UEP Data Desk, and it shows that Mark Kelly is pretty popular here. He has a net 14% approval rating, with only 41% of voters disapproving of him, compared to 55% of voters who view him favorably. It is now 9 o'clock, and the polls have just closed in the state of Arizona, and we're getting our first results. There is one Senate seat at stake. Paul Gosar has a very early lead over Mark Kelly with around 6% of the vote in. 93,000 votes, 14,000 votes separate Kelly and Gosar. Kelly has 93,000 votes. Paul Gosar has 107,000. So we just want to show you the percentages, and we'll keep the percentages on your screen for most of the evening. As you can see, Kelly currently losing by a little over 6%, but it's very early, and we're going to have to see if he can close the gap as the night progresses. So where exactly are these votes coming in from? So as you can see, these votes, they're coming in from, I guess you could say, 1 solid Democratic county and 3 solid Republican counties, plus 2 more competitive counties. Now, Navajo and Maricopa County are competitive, and we'll show you the results there shortly, but really, the early results are going to favor Republicans by a little bit, and it makes sense that Gosar is leading. So, right now, it's very early, as in Maricopa we only have 3% of the vote in, and Mark Kelly has a 6-point lead there. In Navajo County, if Kelly can hold on to his lead there, that would be a flip, but Navajo County, right now, Kelly's up by just 1%, and in Apache County, as you can see on top right of your screen, the solid blue county is the only county that he is solidly leading in. There are 3 Republican counties. Yavapai, Grant, and Greenlee County are all very solid for Paul Gosar. It's now 9:43 p.m. on the East Coast. We have some more votes coming in. A little over half the votes have been counted, and Mark Kelly has taken a lead. He's ahead by 67,000 votes, a little less than that, and we'll show you the percentages. He's ahead by 7%, or actually a little more like 7.5%, as you can see here. And the darker the shade of yellow, the more votes have come in. And as you can see in Apache County, as I mentioned earlier, one of the bluest counties in the state, all the votes from Apache have come in. So yeah, and kind of, I guess, the medium tone of yellow, as you can see, most notably in Maricopa County, is more, they have a lot of votes in, but they're not quite done yet. And then the yellow, they only have a couple of votes in. So we'll keep you posted on this all night. And taking a look at the county map, as you can see right here, Arizona. First of all, Paul Gosar has taken the lead in Navajo County, which is right now the most competitive county. Second closely is Maricopa, which Mark Kelly still holds the lead in, but it's dwindling significantly. Yuma County is another county that was somewhat competitive in 2020. As you can see, it's the light red county on the bottom left of your screen, but Paul Gosar holds a lead there. And the counties from Gosar's district, as you can see, I guess most notably La Paz County, for example, they're all very red. Now, it's 10:15 p.m. on the East Coast, and Mark Kelly has a pretty good lead. He is looking good right now. He's ahead by around 150,000 votes, and we now have a major projection to make. After we'll show you the votes coming in, Kelly's ahead by around 6.5, but we now have a major projection to make, is that Mark Kelly will be reelected to the U.S. Senate, holding the seat for the Democrats. There was hope for the Republicans to win. They ran Gosar. They thought he could have both suburban and rural appeal. He did well in rural areas, but he did not do well in the Phoenix suburbs, and we'll show you that in a second. But Mark Kelly will hold the seat for Democrats. If Democrats lost this race, they probably would have lost the Senate, based on, I guess, trends, but they're going to hold this seat, and we'll show you the margins right now. 97% of the vote is in, and Mark Kelly is kind of building on his lead. It has kind of stayed stagnant, but he's going to win by a little over 2%. He's ahead by 2.3%. He won by 2.4 against McSally, but, I guess there was a little more energy for Gosar than was for McSally, and Kelly's going to win by a similar margin with nearly all the votes in, as you can see. So, every county has completed their vote count except for Maricopa County, where they're almost done with their votes. We'll show you the final results in a second. But interestingly enough, first of all, Mark Kelly, he won Maricopa by 4 in 2020. He's going to by a little over 6% this time around. So he improved in Maricopa. He did about the same in Yuma County. He did a little worse in the rural part of the state, but he also flipped, interestingly enough, Navajo County. So with nearly all the votes in, essentially all the votes in except for a couple military ballots, which are not going to swing the election in anyone's favor, Mark Kelly is going to end up winning this election by, I guess you could say around 60,000 votes, a little more than that, with all the votes in. And he's also going to win this race by exactly 2.3% with all these votes counted. So the final county map, as we mentioned, nothing really changed since we last checked in earlier in the evening, but I guess now it's the morning on the East Coast. But Mark Kelly, he flipped Navajo County. He held on to Maricopa, did a little better there. So it was a productive night for him. So thank you all for watching this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next one.